Nobody ever changed the world on 40 hours a week. That's the gospel of hustle culture, echoed from Silicon Valley to Shanghai. In China's tech scene, they gave it a name, 996, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week, a 72-hour grind that Alibaba founder Jack Ma called a huge blessing. On Wall Street, it's the 100-hour week, worn as a silent badge of honor. But this cult of overwork is built on a dangerous myth, and that myth is starting to crumble. Because when you look past the PR posturing, you find the real cost. In China, a 22-year-old employee collapsed and died after working past midnight. In London, a bank intern died after working 72 hours with no sleep. These aren't badges of honor, they're tragedies, and they forced a global reckoning. China's government moved to outlaw 996. Even Goldman Sachs was forced to rein in all-nighters. Because the science is clear. Our brains and bodies have limits. A famous Stanford study found that employee output falls off a cliff after about 50 hours a week. After 55 hours, productivity drops so dramatically that someone working 70 hours achieves almost nothing more than a colleague who stopped at 55. Those extra 15 hours, they're often spent fixing mistakes caused by fatigue. Your creativity plummets. Your judgment erodes. The World Health Organization found that working 55+ hours a week significantly increases your risk of a fatal stroke or heart disease. The grind doesn't just make you less effective, it can literally kill you. For startups, this isn't just about productivity, it's about survival. The greatest danger isn't a competitor, it's burnout. It's been called the silent startup killer. Recent surveys show 72% of founders experience it, and many cite it as a key reason their company failed. Burnout isn't just feeling tired, it's a state of mental and physical collapse. A burnt-out founder can't inspire a team, spot opportunities, or react to a crisis. Pushing to the extreme is like redlining an engine. Eventually, it just blows up. Yet the culture war continues. Elon Musk champions 80 to 100-hour weeks. But on the other side, you have leaders like Basecamp's Jason Fried. He limits his entire company to a 40-hour week. His argument, what's impressive isn't how long you worked, but how well you worked. He wants his team to come back on Monday rested and sharp.
And his company's success proves it's possible to compete without chaos. So what's the alternative to the endless grind? Smart founders and investors have a different philosophy. Venture capitalist Naval Ravikant says to work like a lion, not a cow. Don't graze on tasks for 12 hours a day. Work in intense, focused sprints when you're at your peak, and then rest and recover. It's a marathon of sprints. You push hard for a critical launch. Maybe you pull a hellish week, but then you return to a sustainable pace. Rest isn't weakness. It's a strategic part of the work cycle. In the end, building something great is a long game. We can look to the ancient strategist Sun Tzu, who taught that victory comes from being fresh for the fight while your enemy arrives exhausted. If your competitor is bragging about their 996 schedule, let them. Fatigue is cumulative. The smart founder paces themselves, ensuring their team is ready to capitalize on opportunities while others stumble from exhaustion. The goal isn't to win a medal for most hours worked. It's to build a company that lasts. And for that, you need to outthink your competition, not just outgrind them. Pace yourself to win.